You probably found this video because you're about to, or you're struggling with pulling off this high pressure fuel pump for the 2011 Terrain. This is a 3-liter motor. The high pressure pump runs off the camshaft on this little spring here and brings your low pressure fuel in and turns it into high pressure for the direct injection system. I'm not sure it's necessary to pull the intake manifold off to replace this, but it sure made it a hell of a lot easier. So I pulled the intake manifold. After pulling the intake manifold and releasing the fuel pressure, obviously, and take your two 17mm nuts off of this pressure line and the other one down on the pump. The pump's located right above the transmission and the coolant hoses. This low pressure fuel line that comes from the fuel pump down to the bottom of the high pressure pump is bolted to the head with this one bolt here. Pulling that bolt out make it a lot easier. Pump plugs in right here. You got an upper bolt 10mm, lower bolt 10mm, and that lower bolt is the hardest one to get to. Your best bet's going to be a wobbly 10mm, something that's thin, something that has flex to it. I had to vary between both of these to get it out. I set my ratchet just like this, using my left hand to hold the ratchet trigger and my right hand to stabilize the socket out on the nut in there. Once those bolts are both out, you'll have this one electrical connector at the bottom of the pump. Pull the pump all the way over on top of the transmission so you can access the clip on the connector, and it'll disconnect.